Top 50 Exposed Secrets from the World of Disney. We all love visiting the Disney World. However, how many of you know that there are some secrets about this place? For the uninitiated, here is a list of these secrets that you should be aware of. Number 1. The code language. Every place has its own flaws, and so does the dreamland of the Mickey and Minnie Mouse. The phrase "have a Disney day" sounds so pleasant to hear, but ironically, when you hear this in the sets of Disney World, it means you anger the person who said those words to you. The hidden meaning of the phrase goes like this: screw you! Number 2. The Disney business. Who doesn't wish to be meticulous? Well, Disney World seems like the place where you can live your dream life, but sadly it's not. When you are working in the Disney World, you are not allowed to let your hair loose, cannot have any part of your body inked, and the saddest thing is your nail color should be neutral. The costume you wear should be very clean. Number 3. Just the Disney way. When you work at Disney World, you will never be addressed as an employee, rather you will be called a cast member. It is just the Disney way to treat everything as a show and make even work as light as possible. Number 4. The backstage. When a person enters an area of the park where he was not supposed to visit, the cast members refer to them as going backstage. Let's accept the fact that we know that from the third secret of everything magical, all the events are just a show here. Number 5. For the greater good. The floors of the animal kingdom are said to be several feet deep. Many think it's because of Florida's iconic sinkhole, but the Disney World says that the sunken area gives a healthy and pleasant environment for both the animals and guests. Number 6. Being in character. The cast members of the Disney World never break away from their characters when they are wearing the costume, as they think that this might break the magic of the world. So, if any actress playing any Disney princess is down with flu, she has to act as though the princess herself got flu to avoid breaking the magic. Number 7. The strict dress code. Irrespective of whether the cast members are in character or not, they have to wear their dress perfectly during training or their breaks. When they are not in costumes, they are required to be neatly dressed in business casual attire. Number 8. The number shrinking. The costume sizes of the cast members are seen to be shrinking from year to year since 1970s. The more the Disney World has grown near, there seems to be some pattern where the sizes of these dresses shrink tremendously. Number 9. The ideal Disney princess. Everyone cannot be a Disney princess in the Disney World. A woman who is between 5'4" and 5 feet of height can only be considered for this role. The weight for Disney princess is more or less the average height of a typical woman. Number 10. The frequent question. It is funny to hear from the cast members that people who often meet them end up asking questions that is self-explanatory. For example, many people ask these members about the timing of the 3 o'clock parade. Number 11. Perks of being a cast member. The cost of meticulously working and dressing on point pay off. You get the perks of having a free admission on a off day. Discounts for family and friends who wish to enter the Disney World with much more. Number 12. The new way. Earlier, the cast members often explained about having to share underwear in unclean, disease-infested Disney costumes. Finally, the management conceded to the demands and permitted to take the suits home and clean and wash it if need be. Number 13. All your questions get answered. The very mention of getting answers to all your questions pumps up the joy in us. You will get answers to all your questions you ask as a Disney cast member. It is almost like they are not on a test and They have to answer it one way or the other. If the cast member doesn't know the answers, he calls upon his manager for help. Number 14, the gesture. The creator himself hated the action of pointing or gesturing something with a single finger. So he made it almost like a rule to his cast members to use two fingers to point out something or rather use an open palm. Number 15. Smart tactics. When a child gets lost in the park, the cast members announce the same through the radio system. Unlike other places, they don't use the phrase lost children, they use the phrase lost adults to prevent any kidnapping. Number 16. The Mystery Mickeys. The Disney World itself has a lot of Mickey Mouses hidden in it. Guests coming here find it interesting to start searching and make a note of where and how the Mickey looked like to keep track. Number 17. The band. Like everyone else, the cast members can use social media as much as they want, but only when they are off the clock. Social media sites are strictly prohibited in the working hours, and they are forbidden from saying about their job on these networks. Number 18. Keeping Disney clean. Every cast member is trained to pick up trash in the park littered by the guests and put it in the nearby trash can. They cannot do the cleaning explicitly. They are given special training for subtly cleaning the trash. Number 19. The magic cannot be captured. The cast members are strictly prohibited from taking selfies while they are wearing their official costume. If the executives at Disney come to know of this or see any of your selfies, your Disney World dream vanishes into thin air. Number 20. Keeping it subtle. The cast members don't use the word vomit. This word is replaced with the word code V. When a guest gets sick on any rides in the park, cast members announce it as code V to avoid more people getting sick on the rides. Number 21. The smell follows you around. The park feels differently or at different places. This is because there are devices fixed all around the park to produce different smells to make guests feel pleasant. The methods are called smellitizers. Number 22. Secret score. When a guest forgets anything in the Disney World, the management keeps it for a particular time so that the person who lost it might come back for it. If not, it is sold in a secret store where the cast members can buy, and all the money they get there is used as charity. Number 23. The real romance. Most of the cast members who play as pairs are involved in real life romance. So, there isn't much acting here. The actual romance between the couples make it an easy job and also treat for the guests to see. Number 24. The signature. The cast members are not only trained to be absolutely like the character they are playing, but also taught to sign like the characters as well. They are trained to be very accurate about this and play the skin of the character they are dressed as at any given point during the day. Number 25. Tweeting prohibited. All the cast members are banned from sharing information about their job on social media sites. The Disney cast members are also not allowed to tweet about their roles. If they do so, their jobs are at stake. Number 26. Keeping it low-key. The cast members are not even authorized to declare the character's name they are playing. They can say things like they are friends with so-and-so character or hang out with certain characteristics. No one can even trick them into telling what role they play. Number 27. The music is always on. We get annoyed when we keep hearing the same songs over and over again, even though the song is our favorite track. That is not so in the case of cast members, as they listen to the Disney songs in repeat mode all through the day. The music doesn't stop even when the park is closed. Number 28, the plane of Walt Disney. The plane that Walt Disney used for traveling is seen in the Disney World. The cast members pay homage to the plane, which is a treasure house of historical heritage. Number 29. Strictly no backstage selfies. Selfies being prohibited is no secret to visitors to this park. However, you should know that backstage selfies are also banned here. This might be a new rule because we have seen some celebrities do backstage selfies with the cast members a few years ago. Number 30. The Pins of Honor. The Disney World cast members are required to wear 12 pin badges when they are on duty. However, it is said that they can trade the pins amongst themselves. The more the pins, the better. This seems like a strict rule, isn't it? The 12 pins must be worn on a lanyard at all times. Number 31. The No Goatee Land. A cast member who plays a male role cannot have a beard at any point of time. The cast members are to present a clean-shaven, neat look always. Even if they want to grow a beard, they can build it in trimmed manner. It is important for male members to know the rules of the beard game thoroughly because their jobs are at stake here. Number 32. Strictly no long hair for men. Another rule about hair for men is that they cannot grow their hair beyond a certain limit. They cannot have their hair dangling in front of their eyes. They have to keep their hair clean and short always. There is always an exception anywhere. This long hair prohibition is not for the cast members who play Gaston. Number 33. The female cast hair rules. Just like the male cast members, the female members have rules for their hair. Their rule is never to shave their eyebrows. They must always brush their hair when needed. When they are off duty, they can wear braids, but strictly no beads are allowed. Number 34. The speedy members. More often than that, the cops in the Disney World find the cast members following the rules by crossing the speed limit. It might be because they are super excited getting to their jobs on time. Number 35. There is no other world. The cast members are restricted from recognizing anyone who comes to the Disney World, even if they are world-famous celebrities. It is not like some fan fiction theory where Harry Potter and Rapunzel were friends. In Disney World, there is only one world. No other world collides with it. The most famous and celebrated person in the world is just another person for any Disney cast members. Number 36. Shopping made easy. The Disney World has a lot of shops here to excite the shopaholics who can make great fun as they shop till they drop. Anything you purchase in the Disney World during your visit there will be conveniently delivered to your room if you stay in a Disney resort, or will be offered to you when you leave from Disney World at the gate. Number 37. From the cast to delivery person. Your shopping delivery dream can come true in Disney World. If you request nicely and politely to any cast member for help with your shopping bags, they will carry the items you shopped from the Disney World at the gate when you leave. This makes it very comfortable for you as you don't have to wear any weight. Number 38. Princesses aren't spared. When it comes to keeping the Disney World clean, even the princesses aren't saved. This might not be the most glamorous part of their jobs, but it is still an excellent effort to keep its environment clean. Number 39. Everything with a grace. Not only are the cast members are asked to take out the trash to the garbage cans, but they are also required to do it very gracefully. They cannot pick litter in such a way that their actions are visible to others. They have to do it without anyone noticing it. That's some tough time for the cast members indeed. Number 40. Emotions on point. The cast members of Disney World are not only meticulously trained to fit in their roles and do their part with grace. They are also trained to portray only those emotions that are suited for their character. No one will be willing to visit Disney World unless Cinderella is fine and not mean, for Prince Charming is charming and not vile. Number 41, no portrayal or tiredness. The cast members sometimes stand and entertain people around the clock, which might pull their senses down and make them tired. However, they are not allowed to show their tiredness or slouch. There is a cost you pay for being a cast member of Disney World. Number 42, no eating on working hours. The cast members cannot eat in front of their guests when they are working, but they are the ones who would be feeling exhausted after posing for picture after picture and signing photographs after shots for visitors coming here. Number 43, no gum. Forget food and rest. The cast members are not allowed even to chew gum when they are playing a character. They can't chew gums even when people aren't coming their way for autographs or photographs. Number 44, no smoking. This is understandable. With so many kids visiting their parks, it is evident that the management of Disney World has prohibited cast members from taking a puff. Guests, kids, and adults would hate to see their favorite characters smoking around, wouldn't they? Number 45, no tattoos and piercings. Anyone who wants to be part of the Disney should forget the dream of body piercing, like getting tattoos and other marks. If any person who has tattoos already, he would not be recruited as a cast members. Number 46, strict costume rules. When a cast member chooses to leave the job at Disney World, he has to return all the clothes he has to get his last paycheck. However, these aren't very stringent rules, so one might even keep a costume or two as memories of the park. Number 47, no two Rapunzels in one place. The Disney World is so organized that you won't be tangled in the long hair of two Rapunzels at a single point in the park. They make it a point to spread the characters so that guests know like real life characters end up in the some spots. Number 48, no glasses. Cast members who wear glasses are not allowed to wear them when they are on the clock. This is quite disheartening. If they choose to act as a cast member, then they should leave. Most of them who last switch to contact lenses for these purposes. Number 49, the misery of the sick. The cast members are not allowed to take off their masks or come out of the skin of the characters, and even they are skink. They are expected to put up a great show even if they feel like puking. And number 50, strictly no shoplifting. The Disney World doesn't joke about shoplifting. When a kid steals a toy from a shop in Disney World, guard appears out of nowhere and asks the child to come with him quietly. We all know this won't be a proud moment for the kid or his parents as well. Keep in mind the above points when you visit any Disney World in the future. Hope these points will help us appreciate and respect the cast members more than ever. Share your thoughts and comments below. Please subscribe to our channel for more updates.